Okay, we're ready for the next instalment of this pretty gritty home strength and conditioning workout. Designed to be really easy to do at home. You don't need very much equipment. For today's workout, you just need either a bench or a chair for your tricep dips. Don't need a lot of space. As you can see, I'm in my kitchen. As long as you've got enough room to lay down with the length of your body on a mat, then you're good to go. So the exercises we're going to do today, there are 7 different movements which we will do 3 times through. So each exercise we're going to do for 40 seconds, and then there's a few seconds at the end of each exercise to transition to the next one. There'll be a ding to tell us when to move on to the next exercise. Anything that's uncomfortable or hurts, stop doing it and just wait for the next exercise to begin. Anything you're not 100% sure of, I will demo them once we begin, and you can maybe watch the first repetition and then join in once you feel happy that you know what you're doing. So without further ado, we will start. The first exercise we're going to do is a press up, followed by squats, then tricep dips, side plank on one side plank on the other side, lunges on one side, lunges on the other side. When we did lunges in the first exercise video, if you watch that, we did it with a weight in our hands, and we passed it underneath our leg. Today we're just doing a lunge without any weight, which will give you an opportunity just to work on your technique. Make sure you're doing them with your knees tracking straight over your toes, not too much of a wobble, and that's it. So the first exercise is a press up, so you can either get into a full press up position, or you could go for a 3/4 press up, and equally it's absolutely fine to start in a full press up and maybe get halfway through the repetitions and then decide that you're going to do a 3/4 press up. No issues with that whatsoever. Okay, so off we go. So down onto the mat. If you're doing a 3/4 press up, you start on your knees. If you're doing a full press up, you just want to be up on your toes, and your hands want to be just slightly wider than the width of the mat. The things to be focusing on are having a nice flat back, so you don't want your bottom sticking up in the air, and you definitely don't want a dip like this in your back. You want a flat, level back. Pressing up and down with your nose, almost reaching the mat, and then fully extending your arms back up. If you're in the 3/4 ones, that's what they look like, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, so now we're on to squats. So you want to stand with your feet hip distance apart, and all we're going to do is sit back and down like we're sitting onto a chair or something like that. So if I do it from the side, you want to look like that. The thing to focus on here is that when I look down, I can see my toes in front of my knees. So if my knees are coming forwards of my toes, I'm not sitting back far enough down. So you want to really stick your bottom out, keep your chest up, and sit down. Squeeze those glutes together when you get to the top of the move. That will give you buns of steel. Squeezing at the top. Okay, tricep dips, so you need your bench or your chair for this. Sit down on it and just put your hands either side. Keep your feet fairly close in so your knees are bent for these. What we can do to make it more difficult, which we'll do in a later workout, is straighten our legs. That just makes the lever longer, which makes the move harder. But for now, bent legs, and we want our elbows going straight back. So trying to avoid them coming out to the side, you just want them going straight back. Lowering down, my bottom's not touching the floor, it's just hovering over it, and then press back up and fully extend your arms. That's it. Excellent. Right, we're going to go for the side planks now. So you want to lay down on your mat on your side. Your shoulders stacked directly above your elbow, and then you're going to press your hips up to the ceiling. Your body wants to be in a nice straight line. You can put this arm up in the air if you feel happy that you've got your balance. If you just need a little bit of help with your balance, just rest this top arm down on the mat, just to stop your hips rolling forwards, because if you look down, you want your body to be in a nice straight line. If you're putting this arm up, just roll your shoulder back so that your chest isn't coming forwards. That's it, 10 more seconds. squeeze those hips up towards the ceiling. You should be feeling it here underneath your abdominals on the side, your obliques. Brilliant. Switch sides. So exactly the same thing. Opposite side. So I've got my shoulder stacked directly above my elbow. Press up onto you, lifting your hips off the ground. Push those hips up to the ceiling. Remember to breathe. That's it, keep holding. Nice wide step. Okay, both knees are going forwards, and I'm just going to bend and straighten my knees. I want 90 degrees here and 90 degrees in that back knee bend. When I come down, if you haven't got that, you need to have stepped your legs further apart than you've done. My legs aren't directly one in front of the other, just because that would make it impossible to balance. So feet are hip distance width apart. Okay, and switch legs, exactly the same thing. Nice wide stance, focusing on the ground just a little way in front of you, and that will help you keep your balance. My hips are pointing forwards, and my hips are staying level, so I'm not dropping one hip as I go down. A good way to measure that is just by resting your hands on your hips, and you can feel that they're staying square. Back round to press-ups already, so back down onto the mat. Decide if you're doing a 3/4 press-up or a full one. Up on your toes if you're doing the full ones. And your hands are the width of your mat or just slightly wider. Three-quarter ones if you're down on your knees. I like that. Still making sure we're keeping our back nice and flat. Excellent. Stand up, we're back to squats. So feet are hip distance apart, ready to sit back and down. Right down and squeeze those bum cheeks as you come back up to the top. Show it from the side. Brilliant, tricep dips. So sit on the bench, hands either side of your bottom, knees are bent. Off we go. So your triceps start to burn fairly quickly just because it's a very small muscle. So you can feel after 40 seconds they definitely know that they've been working. Last 10 seconds. Okay, side plank. So down onto the mat. Make sure your shoulder's above your elbow. Push up onto your heels or onto your feet. Make sure your body's in that nice straight line and push these hips up to the ceiling. Remember to breathe. Breathing is not overrated. You do need to do it. Halfway. Excellent. Switch sides. If these are too much, what you can do instead of straightening your legs, bend your legs and make sure you're in a straight line from your knees still up to your chest, but instead of being resting on your feet, I'm resting on my knees. So there's a slightly easier alternative if the full one is really difficult. Keep pushing those hips up. Last 10 seconds. Okay, we're into our lunges. So, pick which leg you're going with first. Nice wide stance, and then up and down. Keep those abs pulled in nice and tight, just because that will help you with stopping wobbling about so much as well. Stabilise you a little bit. Nearly there. Excellent. Switch legs. Same thing. Get your balance. Ready to go. Well done, everyone. Keep it going, you're doing great. Final time through, so press ups now. Down into your press up position, and off we go. Three-quarter ones when you've had enough of those. Excellent. Squats. So up into your squat position, sitting back and down, like we're sitting onto a chair or onto the toilet. Although I can't say I ever sit down onto the toilet with my arms like that, but hey ho. Squeezing those bum cheeks together at the top and pushing your hips forwards. 20 seconds to go. Excellent. Tricep dips. So sitting down, ready to go when you hear the ding. down onto the mat for our side planks. So remember what I said before, you can do a full side plank or you can rest on your knees if you don't want to come up onto your feet. Hand extended into the ceiling, towards the ceiling, roll your top shoulder back. And when you look down, you're in a nice straight line. That's it, just a few more seconds, keep holding and squeezing that hip up. Excellent. Switch sides, same thing, ready to push up, okay, push up. Push those hips up to the ceiling, pull everything in nice and tight. Keep breathing. Push, 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 last few seconds. Brilliant. Okay, almost done. Lunges, and then we are finished. So into your lunge position, nice wide stance, get your balance, and up and down. Okay, left leg forwards this time. Get your balance. Off we go. Last exercise. Excellent. And that is us finished. Well done everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully 20 minutes is just enough to get those exercises done without it eating into your day too much. But if you do those fairly regularly, you'll start to see a difference and you'll feel stronger. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it with friends, invite them to subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll look forward to seeing you when we bring the next instalment of these post-lockdown Body of a Goddess workouts. Thank you, bye.